Now, Tamara, let's look into your lesson design.
Okay.
Utilizing the strategies and your areas of focus. Tell me about what your lesson would be like and what you would like for me to observe during
Okay.
your lesson.
So for sure that the students are engaged and the use of different instructional strategies. And so I've made sure to make it so I show the building blocks. So we are going to talk about what it means to blend, what it means to segment, the difference between the beginning, middle, and ending sounds. And I'm going to access the website Starfall that I had talked about earlier and use that to introduce the lesson and how to blend and segment. And then I'm going to actually show them first of how to do it, just telling them, and then I'm going to show them actually with the different strategies that we use, and then with the use of technology, the hover cam, I'm going to put the magnetic letters underneath the hover cam and actually show them the difference of when I'm segmenting, I have the letters more spaced out, and then when I read them and I blend them, I'm going to scoot them over, so that way I'm showing that they're actually getting blended together.
What kind of independent activity would you do?
They're going to do what's called a glue a word. So they're going to actually have the word. They're going to have to be able to blend that word together. Then they're going to have to find the segmented letters and glue them next to that word. And then they're going to have to write the word 3 times with rainbow writing.
Okay,
So
sounds
there'll
like
be
a
5
good
of those that they'll
independent
have to do.
practice.
Right.
Now, what will you wrap it all up with?
And then I'm going to wrap it up with a PowerPoint that has CVC words that they'll have to blend the segmented letters.
Okay. And what could you utilize as your assessment tool during the lesson?
During the lesson, the assessment tool will be seeing if they can do the independent activity alone, and then if they're understanding when we go through the PowerPoint at the end of how to blend those words together.
Okay. So the glue a word will be more of a formal type of assessment.
Right.
And it sounds like your PowerPoint at the end is going to be your observation to see what you might need to reteach or
Right.
go back and review.
Right.
Sounds correct. Okay, so it sounds like, let me summarize this and see if I am understanding clearly.
Okay.
You're going to begin with an introduction,
Right.
which is defining the difference between blending and segmenting.
Mm-hmm.
And also in that, you're going to give them some examples of what it means. You're also going to model and guide them through as you're teaching them how to blend and how to segment and the difference between the two.
Correct.
You'll continue with an independent practice piece where they are gluing letters together to create words.
Right.
That sounds correct. And then you'll wrap it all up with a PowerPoint where you would observe to see if there's any reteaching that is necessary. And this PowerPoint is based on blending and segmenting?
Yes.
Okay, so it sounds like you got it all put together. Now, can you explain a little bit about what kind of other instructional strategies you're going to be using during this time?
Well, we can use finger spelling
Okay.
and the arm spelling, and we can also stretch words out, and then using the magnetic letters and showing them the difference between the placement of the letters, and then showing them the space that exists between the letters when I have them segmented, and that when I blend them, I move each one over. And then the use of the PowerPoint.
The PowerPoint. Which is also incorporating the technology. The Starfall and the PowerPoint,
Right.
using the hover cam, is also incorporating technology. And all of this put together should increase the amount of engagement strategies that you're using, the amount of engagement that students are utilizing during the lesson plan. Now, let's take a look at your classroom setup so you can tell me where I can find your focus students. Now let me know, this is what the snapshot of your setup that you had provided with me earlier this year. Let me know if there's anything different or anything we might want to change here?
Right, so this table is now in the front,
Okay.
and my English learner actually sits at that front table.
So is this a group table then?
It's the table where I had my hover cam,
Okay.
and so
So your English learner would be located
on this side,
here.
right.
Okay.
And then my special population student sits here. And coincidentally, my choice student sits next to him.
Is there any particular reason why you have your choice student next to your special population student?
I didn't do it purposely.
How do you think that might be beneficial?
Well, definitely the proximity they are to me and to the board.
Okay.
And because she is a higher student, she can assist him when he's having trouble or things like that.
So it sounds like she would also become a model for
Right.
your special population student.
Correct.
And maybe be of assistance to him when in need.
Right.
Okay, so great. You have great proximity. And what I'll do during the lesson is kind of keep an eye and observe to see what they're doing, how engaged they are, since that's your focus. And we'll discuss that after your lesson.
Sounds good.
Okay. Is there anything that you may have changed since you developed your lesson plan, or anything that I might need to spend special attention to?
No, there's nothing
Anything
that I
yet?
changed.
Okay, great. I'm excited to observe your lesson.
I am too.